Well, a huge come on. Tanzania certainly asking an awful lot, but there's great hope and expectation from a capacity crowd here in Dar es Salaam. The Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium absolutely buzzing. Can they witness something special? So Tanzania with some surprises. Ali Samata, the talisman, even Dixon Job on the bench, having started against Niger, but Ais Salum Manula giving up the gloves to debutant Kwesi Kawawa. 21-year-olds come through Swedish football. A huge ask. Charles Umombwa scored the only goal, a deflected one, but a priceless one against Niger. He'll be hoping to be a winner again. It's been led by Imid Nkami. Roman Saiz waiting patiently. Now the passing and the coin toss. So building up towards kickoff, and Morocco go with a strong starting 11. Yassine Bono in goals, Ashraf Hakimi as ever down the right, Noasir Azaroui down the left, Sufyan Amrabat collecting his 50th cap, Amin Adli been a star for Bayer Leverkusen. In midfield with Amin Ali and Ziyech, with the young El Kanous supporting Youssef En Nasseri. Well, they're certainly looking to use the crowds, and no wonder. The base of the defence built by the young Africans, who will face off against Wydad Casablanca in the CAF Champions League. Simba, in fact. Bono making last preparations as we edge ever closer to kick-off. And underway here at the Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium, Tanzania taking on Morocco on match day 2 of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers in Africa. Intimidating arena, but Morocco certainly broad enough shoulders to take on the challenge. Of course, it was very different at the Qatar 2022 World Cup. We turned truth to be the nominal home side. Equally sparkling atmosphere here. Well, that's an early decision for Kwesi Kawawa, a debutant at 21 years age, taking no chances, and then thankful to his defence. Musajo Lowakenda getting in the way of Youssef En Nasseri. A short corner, they'll have to keep their wits about them. Morocco start to get a fair pace. Well, it's a penalty. Barely a minute in. Well, the referee isn't interested in Tanzanian complaints. And what a start. Amin Adli taking the high fives. Going down under the challenge from Novatus Mirosh. And it's an early penalty. Mobashir on loan at Shakhtar Donetsk. Played 90 minutes of Champions League football in a defeat for the Ukrainians against Porto. He's now made it quite the debut for Kwesi Kawawa, already clearing sensibly when it might have been deemed a pass back. And just a few seconds later, Achraf Hakimi has a chance to net from the spot. The PSG fullback certainly knows his way to goal, but he's absolutely made a mess of it. A huge let-off. Hakimi getting right under it. Kwesi Kawawa might not have saved it, but he celebrated nonetheless, and well he might. His debut clean sheet somehow remains intact. Well, the 25-year-old Madrid-born Moroccan star just getting too much elevation. Goals for his country, but his last came more than a year and a half ago. You won't get many easier or better opportunities than from 12 yards. Well, Kawawa, quite a while of her first few minutes as an international goalkeeper. Amin Adli only in his fourth cap. The Bayer Leverkusen creating the situation that led to the penalty. And yet Hakimi has made sure it remains goalless. A 50th cap for Sofiane Amrabat. Having an interesting time as ever at Manchester United. The roller coaster ride that is being on the playing staff at Old Trafford. Dancing on the sidelines is Adel Amrouche. Desperate to see his players not overawed or overpowered. But as one would expect, it's all possession for the Atlas Lions. Curved ball from Roland Saiz. The captain can't play it into the run of El Kharouz. Will be frustrated. Didn't quite come off. Chance for Tanzania to take a breath. It's been more of a breathless opening few minutes. Maybe a chance to try and push forward. Overkicking though. Keeper Dennis Prosper, a willing runner. He was never going to catch that. Novatus Miroshi with a tough start to the match. 21-year-old giving away a penalty, but certainly found some salvation in the finish. Amrabat out to Hakimi. Ziyech, though, is the one to swing it in. They'll have a corner. Hard to hear. Angie Manosa just trying to get a message across. Daesh is the short option of Bilal El Khanous. Already 2 assists in the young winger's international career, starting with that famous victory over Brazil. To the danger area. Just high in the air. Amin Ari of Marseille wins it back. Twisting and turning. Romain Saiss cleared away by Bresnondo, the young African centre-back, alongside his club teammate Ibrahim Ahmad. We're going to be fully tested tonight. We'll be looking forward to CAF Champions League football with young Africans. Drawn in Group D with Al Ali, Belouizdad and Medeama. Well, Wydad Casablanca, the only Moroccan side, incredibly, to make Champions League group stage, will face off with Tanzanian club Simba, as well as Mimosas and Galaxy. Well, they've survived up to this point, Tanzania. Fager looking too enamoured with the decision against him. Long ball. Saiss under it. Amrabat. And then Saiss hits the deck. Started his career in France, but after leaving Angers for Wolves, spell with the English club, now via Turkey and Qatar, currently on loan at Al Shabab in the Saudi Pro League. Kawawa and to Maroshi. Ahmad not taking any chances, just launching high. Certainly not your modern ball-playing defender. Maroshi late to it, but Ahmad with a good ball out. The crowd desperate to get behind the Taifa Stars. Moikenda. Touch for Captain Amin Mikani. Very interesting, Adel Amrouche hoping to frustrate Morocco and then send on his talisman Ali Samata. Maybe felt it was going to be too much to play away at Niger and then face Morocco, needing fresh legs. He's certainly plenty of those out there. And the spin goes down under the challenge. Haji Unonga not getting anything from the referee. Spinning on the ball and winning a very enticing position for a free kick. Coca-Cola Umomwa with the deflected effort that ended with the winning goal, beating Saiss to the ball. Crowd making a wonderful racket. Bono absolutely fuming, trying to make sure they're attentive, standing over it. The man who gave away the penalty, Robertus Miroshi. 14th cap, he's got 2 goals, both ended in victories, but not against the standard of opposition tonight in Dar es Salaam. But he's not a million miles away, although Bono might claim that he was getting to it. Well known Shakhtar Donetsk from Zud Varachem. Originally coming through the ranks at Azam FC for a spell with Tel Aviv. And it could be the first booking of the match. Looks so. Nasir Mazraoui into the book. There were 9 yellow cards. Tanzania's first outing against Niger. Could be another bruising battle. Just a lazy leg left out by the normal right back on the books at Bayern Munich. 3 assists in 9 Bundesliga appearances this season, as well as 1 created in the Champions League. Draghi frustrated. They could have been off to the perfect start. Former right back himself. You know the challenge is asking of Mazraoui, filling on the left, but of course Hakimi fully cemented right back position. Ball lofted in, but Bono unchallenged. Exciting times for both these countries. Morocco will host the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. The tournament 2 years later will be hosted in East Africa. Tanzania being joined by Uganda and Kenya to host the Premier African Continental Tournament. And of course then, 3 years after that, in 2030, Morocco hosting alongside Spain and Portugal the World Cup, which will start in Uruguay, Argentina and Paraguay to celebrate 100 years of the biggest footballing show on earth. After their stunning run in Qatar, Morocco will not want to take any chances of missing out in the North American edition. Canada, United States and Morocco await. Top dogs in each of the 9 groups will qualify directly for FIFA's 2026 World Cup. Tanzania with an early advantage, having already got a matchday 1 win under their belt. It's Morocco's first outing since finishing their Africa Cup of Nations qualifying group against Liberia. Of course, a match that was postponed after the awful scenes of the 2023 Marrakesh Safi earthquake in September. This just their second competitive match since then. No touch from Amin Adli. Sufyan Amrabat is ever keeping things ticking in the engine room. Wants the ball from Agard. Instead, the West Ham man picks an absolute peach of a ball. No wonder Hakim Ziyech applauds. Now on the books, the 30-year-old winger at Galatasaray. Ziyech, after finally escaping Chelsea, although just on loan, former Ajax man, with a goal and an assist in 5 Superliga outings. Hakimi. Ziyech back to the PSG star, but it's not been the best of starts to the match. That's better. Oh, won it and taken late. The referee happy to play advantage. Amin Ari certainly wasn't much of an advantage, but Hakimi demanding the ball back. Ziyech with a brilliant ball. And had he just directed it down instead of up and over, it might have been the opening goal from Youssef En-Nesyri. Great movement between the centre backs. And he just got right under it. Usually so much better in the air. Still on the books. Youssef En-Nesyri at Sevilla. It's been a tumultuous time of it. Facing relegation. And a change of coach and winning once again the UEFA Europa League. And then again, a tough start to the season, which has left them mid-table. And again, another management change. There's a great chance. Youssef En-Nesyri, 17 international goals, has the chance to move above former Arsenal striker Marouane Chamakh in the nation's all-time scoring charts. 26-year-old needs a brace, though, to do that. And of course, Chamakh written into the short history of this fixture. He scored the opening goal when they faced off in Morocco, October 2011. Morocco with 3 wins from their 4 meetings. But the home side have won in the last 3 clashes. Although this fixture coming 10 years, 4 months since the last time. Saïs taking no chances there, electing to head out with Kibu Dennis Prosper, hoping to profit. Tanzania did well despite losing the last clash between them away in Morocco. Down to 10 men for the majority of the match, and yet only losing 2-1. So far here, the Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium remains goalless after 20 minutes, despite the fact Achraf Hakimi missed a second-minute penalty after Amin Adli had been felled in the area. No surprise that, had it been converted, would have changed the whole pattern of the match. Tanzania, for now, able to still sit in and try and be defensively vigilant. Hakimi losing the ball and losing the battle. Ziyech coming to help, and Hakimi eventually gets a toe on the ball. Well, one back. Like to try and play those long diagonals. Amrabat trying to keep tabs but slipping. So Peter Bajana doing brilliantly. Referee playing excellent advantage. Space for Mwakenda. They'll run through Nondo. Captain comes short. Zinkami a little bit loose with his pass, but no danger. brave move from coach Adel Amrouche. A debut to Kawawa in goals. It's the first ever start for Maurice Abraham, the number 8, who only came on for the last minute or so against Niger as a substitute. Overall, after surviving that penalty scare, Tanzania just growing into the contest somewhat. Rondo to Ahmad, the young African centre-backs helping the now two-time, the last two Tanzanian champions, reached the Confederation Cup final, only to lose out away goals to Usam Alger. So unfortunate, Kibu Dennis Prosper, to slip when he did. But now, picking the pocket of Amrabat, taking the shot. And it could only fire down the throat of Bono. He's just asking for a little bit of calm. Calm is certainly not what's going on in the stands. That's really added fuel. Already fabulous atmosphere. Given a lot of encouragement as well from how the Taifa Stars are growing in confidence. That could be silenced very quickly if they're not maintaining concentration. Ziyech swings it in. Fine header away, all the way back to Agard. His favourite right. Mazraoui certainly do lose an added drive down the left. Do of course have Wydad Casablanca's Yaya Atiatala on the bench. Lovely defensive play, but now Ziyech wants it to be left for him. Whips his boot around it, and good communication from the three blue shirts to just let the ball roll out. They'd be a little frustrated, hands on hips. Draghi knew this would be a battle. Not sure how much intent, but Amin Adli clearly handling the ball. Just trying to get the message across, Adel Amrouche, so far. Since Hakimi missed spot kick in the opening few minutes. It's been a tense affair. Bono with a couple of saves. Kawawa, for the most part, has gone untested. Charge and run from Hakimi. Instead, it goes down the left. Kick one. Momboa. Real strong battle there from Amin Adli, winning the ball, and Amin Adli just tidying up. Aminari. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Maybe thought about spraying it, but Ziyech comes central. Agard. Hakimi, who kept under a watchful eye. Ziyech goes from distance! And it's a horror debut. Morocco finally hit the target. And it's a fine hit from Ziyech. But it's a painful moment for the 21-year-old goalkeeper. Morocco lead in Dar es Salaam. Ziyech with a wicked shot, but one that should have been dealt with. Well, a wonderful, audacious attempt. A 21st international goal for Hakim Ziyech. Hakimi thumped over the bar from the penalty spot. Youssef and Nasiri headed over from a very promising position. Ziyech had absolutely no right to take the shot on, but he hit the target. And Kwesi Kawawa sadly was found wanting. That's left behind. And the young goalkeeper just having to wipe his mind. With the rest of his team start again. But after surviving, in particular, the penalty, such a galling way to fall behind. Amrabat strong in the challenge. Uses his keeper Bono. It's a little low five from Saiss, another man who knows well, playing 50 or more times for their country. 76th cap for Morocco's captain. Zawi. Tanzania trying to get some football played, but it's given away cheaply. Aminari. Again to Hakimi. Hakim Ziyech, with his 21st international goal, is now just 6 shy of Salah Eddin Bassir and the mythical 36 goals of Ahmed Faras. And already out alone as the third all-time top scorer for Morocco. Youssef and Nasiri, just a couple of goals from being 5th outright. But it's the former who's giving Morocco precious lead. Oh, it took a long time to release that ball. Mambwa bouncing for Imnoga, uses the overlap from Moakenda. Saiss reading direction of the ball, not only clears well, it's off Nondo for a Morocco throw, Tanzania's half. Certainly, despite the late hour local time, certainly still relatively tiring conditions. At the moment, Morocco with the advantage, just passing the half-hour mark. Nice. He stayed down, but gingerly back to his feet in Nasiri. Can Tanzania dig deep? You have to remember, playing one of the best sides in the world. Of course, Morocco's run to fourth in the World Cup. They're generally top form, 13th in the world, 7 places above the next African nation, Senegal, in 20. Tanzania currently down 121. So it was always going to be a monstrous task. Morocco starting to build up ahead of steam. Hakimi makes space, clipped in. The header just about there, and it's ended up in the net, but the referee blowing for a free kick, I think maybe against Amin Adli. Well, he wants VAR. I think he's going to get it. Awkward header off the back of his head, El Nasiri. Ziyech again, creating danger. Doesn't look an awful lot wrong with that. Amin Adli now winning a free kick, or, well, thought it was so he thought. Penalised. Maybe the ball coming off his hand. Either way, Tanzania with another let-off. Zeiss, Ari left on the deck. We'll be delighted to be back in Atlas Lions red. Cruciate ligament injury really knocked the stuffing out of his career. The 26-year-old returning and scoring against Liberia. Now holding on to a starting jersey. Zeiss. Now he came short, but it's gone long. Headed away. It's a very good defensive header. Now, full debutant Abraham helping out. But Hakimi now, lovely little back heel, gets absolutely cut down in his prime. And the yellow card handed out to Moroshi. Just poorly timed. So joining his captain in the referee's book, Midi Kami, also shown yellow. First handed to Morocco's Mazraoui. So Hakimi missed the penalty. Ziyech scored an absolute thumper. If the keeper may have been unsighted, still would have expected to do better. Can Morocco double their advantage? Ziyech, the looping ball. Player down in the middle. Ziyech apologising. Kawawa looking long. In the books at Karlslunds in Sweden. A bit loose. Now Nondo. Aminari harrying. Ultimately fouling Peter Bajana. Did well to protect the ball under severe pressure. Over played by Moroshi. Summing up what's been a tough night match for Tanzania. Morocco have yet to really hit any of their high gears. Sais. And now a break on. The Taifa Stars desperate for something. Oh, dummy there by Prosper. Chance coming, went. Swung into a really good area, but not enough to curve back into traffic, and instead safely to Bono. Agad Amrabat. Down to a walking pace at the moment. So Hakim Ziyech bought a lottery ticket and his numbers came up. It's Morocco lead by goal to nil here in Tanzania. It's going to be a congested top of Group E as it stands. Niger with a 2-0 advantage. And it could be the same here. Not even huge claims for a penalty. For the dive from Moroshi. Seemed to be enough of the chest. Lovely change of direction from Ari. Played it in, and Nasiri trying to be unselfish. Lovely ball clipped out. Picked up by Prosper. They have to go back, and it shows the strength of how Morocco defend as a team. They showed plenty of that during the World Cup. Poor touch from Nuga. left Rennes for the English Premier League. He finds the head of El Nassiri. Now with 19-year-old Bilal El Ghanous. And Ziyech takes over. Initially, Tanzania doing well, and then can only launch it down the line and for Aguerd. Romain Saïss, his 79th appearance, now joint third most appearances made for Morocco, alongside Youssef Safri, although quite a bit to go to catch the 115 caps of Noureddine Naibet. The only player in Moroccan's history who've gone past the 100 cap mark. There could be quite a few in this squad who eventually do it, as Ziyech swings it in. Unconventional goalkeeping almost causes more trouble. Not comfortable from Kawaya. Referee just having a word. Free kick given. Certainly haven't left the team alone, still supporting, still dreaming. Can they find a shot at goal? They do. Very weak claims for a penalty. Actually, Mnoga coming inside on his left foot is 3 minutes are added on at the end of this first half. Eventful, certainly. For the moment, Morocco comfortable. Ziyech looks like he might just sit on the ball and wait for the half-time whistle. Under no pressure to play the ball forward. Tanzania wary of pushing too far out. Well, Mbomboa leading the line a little higher. Not sure Morocco too fussed, as they just want to get in the half-time break with the lead and regroup. Tanzania certainly may have to be looking to their bench. Of course, Ali Samata, the obvious candidate to return to action. Just popping away from Maurice Abraham. So just 1 minute left of the half. Morocco with a priceless lead. Ziyech with something speculative that ended up paying off. Breaks kindly for El Kanous. Ziyech overcooks it. Been a half of highs and lows for the on-loan Galatasaray winger. And obviously, immense high of scoring. The only goal of the match so far. So half-time in Dar es Salaam. Tanzania survived a third-minute penalty smashed over by Hakim Ziyech with his speculative long-range effort caught out debuting goalkeeper Kwesi Kawawa, and that gives the Atlas Lions the 1-0 lead at the half-time break. So back underway. Morocco in the ascendancy. Tanzania with it all to do. It's given away cheaply. Amrabat. Ziyech, so much going through the Moroccan number 7. Hakimi. Linking with El Kanous. Once again, he's just too quick. So many free kicks. The flying right back wins just from his speed, even from a poor touch or one he has to stretch for, just gets there early. And Maurice Abraham, I think, shown a little bit of kindness from Avangil Tom, South African whistler. Maybe realizing just mistimed rather than malicious. Hakimi could be the option to swing it in. Ziyech has already shown he can hit the target from distance. He fancies his chances, certainly looks to be a better angle for a lefty. There's a few pushes, again, not happy. Kanous looking to play peacemaker. With Sospeter Bajana, the West Ham United centre-back, being called over. Just told to cut it out. Second campaign for Aguerd in the English Premier League. 2 goals last season for the Hammers. Already won this in a 3-1 home win over Chelsea. And now a man on the books at Chelsea looks on as Hakimi strikes, but just wide. Did have Kawawa scrambling, once again failing to hit the target. Didn't find enough. Kai Umwanieto, known as Nondo, through his goalkeeper, and now Nondo takes again. Captain dropped short. Nondo looks long. It's not much good to fullback, wing-back Aji Mnoga. Well, back 4 against Niger in that victory. Not a big surprise. Switch to the back 5 with wing-backs for the visit of Morocco. bit of encouragement by Kimi. And Bono helping to clear the lines. Getting some encouragement. They need some in front of goal. Kanous lies there as the ball now driven across, but there was the opportunity to cut back for Kokolo Mwombwa. Jana felled there by teenager El Kanous. Again. Switch of play as it comes back to the former Fus Rabat centre back, actually Batola champion under the early watchful eye of Walid Regragui. Why the coach such a popular choice for the players. Former international himself in a modest career, but he's leading the Atlas Lions to new heights. Amrabat takes it quickly. Ball whipped in. And Nasiri was flying at it, but it's falling. El Kanous blocked the 19-year-old's route. Flying his straight for Genk in the Belgian Pro League. Stopped, two Tanzanian players down, and a yellow card in referee Tom's hands, and it's handed out to Ashraf Hakimi, who wants an explanation. Both Morocco fullbacks in the book. Just stopping the progress of Prosper, and then a second soon after. So change afoot. Preparing to head on to try and turn things around. Simon Happy God Msuba hoping to make plenty more happy. The 30-year-old former Wydad Casablanca striker. He played under Walid Regragui. Certainly know much about him now on the books in Algeria's Ligue 1 with Kabali. To wait just now, Ziyech. El Kanous. Oh, he's got it behind. El Kanous drives it across. Well, I think it'll go down as an own goal. Not the cleaner of the contacts, but Youssef and Nasiri again causing bother. And it's 2 to the good for Morocco. Small band of supporters celebrate. Tanzania recriminations continue. Well, as they were waiting for substitute to be made. Ziyech with a lovely ball to release El Khanous. In the end, don't think he got it on target, and most likely it will go down as an own goal. We'll wait for confirmation. It may mean it's not a third international assist for El Khanous, if it is indeed given to Mwakenda, but they won't care stats-wise. Fantastic football ending up with a goal. There'll be frustration only. The Youssef El Nasiri could have been level with Marian Shamak and Hassan Sharat with 18 goals in Moroccan red. We'll wait and see if he can get that claim. Well, Massoua on, along with Ali Samata, Maurice Abraham and Kibu. Dennis Prosper heading off, but it looks like being a little too late. Just as they were going to make the changes to really bring on the Tanzanian big guns, Morocco may have finished the contest. Long ball. Ball tried to reach through, but Ziyech might get there first. Terrific save. Cleared off the line. It's a real scrumash. But in the end, Tanzania earning a free kick by Ziyech. And I think Haji Umnoga both got injured. An absolute desperation here, Ziyech. An unlikely 1-2. The ball then remaining in the air, cleared off the line by Mwakenda, who may have just been credited with an own goal. Kawesi Kawawa with a great save then, aided and abetted by Mwakenda. Finally, Tanzania somehow keep a third goal out. Well, it's a tough debut, that's for sure. A tough night for the Taifa Stars. They have not shined brightly. Those from Morocco, without being at their best, have certainly found enough to have a comfortable 2-0 lead. Well, Regraoui is going absolutely wild, demanding, I'm sure, much more from his talented side. It's Morocco who are looking comfortable. Can Tanzania bring some uncomfortability to the match? And Suva can't get there first. Takes a touch and then hits the deck. Has to be a little careful. Noasir Mazraoui, the Bayern Munich fullback, on a booking. Not to suggest that would have warranted a second, but doesn't want to give the referee any encouragement. The strike came in, but the referee not happy as he points to the whistle. He will not be rushed. So the captain looking to try and take control of matters. Samatta off the bench to take the armband back. He's come into a sticky situation. And he's surely going to hit for goal. Straight into the wall. And then El Nasiri with an acrobatic clearance. Tanzania may have left it too late to try and save this, but they're still going to give it a go. Morocco certainly don't want any encouragement. They just want to see the match through and go home in comfort. Possibly why Uruguay was looking so furious moments after the booking to Hakimi. It's a long road to the World Cup, with the expanded options for 9 African teams to go to the party. Long overdue, with only 5 nations going previously. So much African talent missing out on the world stage. There's a slip, almost pays dearly. Pitch certainly a little cut up. Ibrahim Ahmad not left mad as Miroshi. Well, he does take his throw. Blocked there by Bilal El Khanous, one of the Moroccan young guns to already make it to the senior side after winning the recent Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations title. Along with on the substitutes bench, Amir Junior Richardson, who may yet make a debut, also making waves at Nice after coming through at Monaco. Soufiane Diop could also make a debut for the Atlas Lions. The ever expanding strength of the Moroccan national team. Also a lot of excitement about another of the under-23 AFCON champions, Ismail Saibari. In the books at PSV, plying his trade in the Champions League. Though it was against Glasgow Rangers that he shone brightest, as they thrashed the Scottish side to reach the Champions League group stage. And of course, as mentioned, Wydad Casablanca will face off with Simba in Group B of the CAF Champions League. Incredibly, just one Moroccan representative in the competition after Asfar Rabat, 15 years without a Batola title, finally pipping Wydad by 1 point, but then losing out to Etoile Sahel in the playoffs to miss out entirely. Berkane still gunning for more Confederation Cup triumphs, but again, the only Moroccan representative with no Tanzanian teams involved. So these two meeting for the 5th time. Morocco have won 3 and lost 1 of the previous 4. Oh, it's getting a little heated there. Amrabat not happy, and then Miroshi lifted his hands. He's been booked. The Tanzanian fullback. It's all getting unnecessarily feisty. Well, 50 caps not out for Amrabat. Certainly doesn't want to be out of this game. I think at most at risk of a yellow card, but that would be very bad for 21-year-old Miroshi. Already on a booking. think the ball and the play had already stopped when Miroshi hit through, which Amrabat didn't like. Hands around the throat, and the referee has a decision to make. Well, Ambojil Tom, 31-year-old from South Africa, already a lot of top football experience, turned out to the maiden African Football League. And he took the match between Esperance Tunis and Tepe Mazembe. Well, Amrabat has been booked, and it is a second booking surely for Miroshi. Well, I think that's why Hakimi's over, and I think Tanzania are going to go down to 10 men. Well, he's booked in the 36th minute. I think he already knows it without seeing the colour. Miroshi's night just got worse. He gave away the penalty on 3 minutes, but Hakimi smashed over the bar. He's now been sent off as Tanzania are already 2-0 down to Morocco. Well, as Amrabat showing, arms were up, and really the players giving the referee absolutely no option. "25 minutes to go. Tanzania may just have to focus on damage limitation. Goal difference could yet be important. That might be why Morocco might go in search of more. Trying to ride the tackle, Amin Adli. But fighting back, just doesn't get the run of the ball. Makami. So just confirmation, Hakim Ziyech of course with the opening goal, but Lusajo Mwakenda fortunate enough to be clarified as scoring the own goal. Youssef and Nasiri not getting the contact he wanted, and his effort off target, off the defender, and ultimately Morocco's second goal. Amrabat seemed to have cooled down a little bit. Hakimi with a quick natter with Walid Regragui. What will his thoughts be now? Is it sit in, take the points? Or do they want to try and add to this 2-0 advantage over Adel Amrouche's Taifa Stars? Chance to try and get behind again. The linesman just blocking the path, as waiting till they're all set and ready. Well, not quite sure if Romain Saiss is a potential barber in a former line of work. Just having a little grab at Sospeter Bajana's beard, although that doesn't seem to have calmed him down anything. Big surprise. Ball swung in deep. Saiss gives chase, but out for a goal kick. The substitutes set and ready. There will be a chance to see Ismail Saibari of PSV Eindhoven. He'll be joined by Ayoub El Kabi, along with Abdes Samad Ezal Zuli. Need to see who is to be withdrawn. Imagine coach isn't going to take too many risks. Some of the star players, and certainly club managers, will be looking on, hoping to see their players' number risen. So Tanzania 2 down, a man down, and still 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Tough place to be. They're still trying to put the pressure on. Aguerd, though, lost it to Hakimi. Might be a chance for the subs. Could be the end of the night for Ziyech. We'll wait for the board to go up. So heading off, Aminari. There's another of the under-23 stars, Abi Azal Zuli, who captained them to the triumph, heads on into the night for Amin Adli as well. And Sabari there. Eza Zuli came through at Barcelona, now looking to make his name at Real Betis. Ayoub El Kabi also making an appearance. He's certainly been a heavy scorer in the African Nations Championship. 12 goals in 12 appearances. Looking to add some added joy of full internationals. Certainly had a great go of it in the 2021 World Cup qualifying. 5 goals coming against Guinea-Bissau and Guinea. Netting against South Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, and in the last match against Liberia. So 8 goals in his last 7 internationals. There's another flare up, and it's starting to get rather distasteful. Tanzania already down to 10 men, and even Adel Amrouche calling for his players to calm down. Yellow card is out again. Yellow card for Moakenda. Ziyech as well. Not too subtle as to what he thought of the decision. Well, he was caught, that's for sure. I think he's been booked for his reaction. Both players involved it's just an atmosphere that's turned a little bit nasty on the pitch. Nothing too over the top. Sadio Makwenda hands this into the book, and now Tanzania could make it interesting. The shot well blocked. Sai's coming across. Huge opportunity for Mwambwa to add to his winner against Niger. A huge level of frustration for the home side. Confirmation, El Kabi replacing En-Nesyri, whose goal down as an own goal. Sabari replacing Ali, and Ezal Zuli replacing Adli. Lovely football from Morocco, much better, but it bounces off the knee of El Kabi, and he gives chase. Oh, lovely turn. He's all alone, Masua. Gets himself a free kick. Ziyech looks shocked. Masua just got on with it. Masua is in the same side. Wydad Casablanca, El Amloud and Atiatala still at Wydad and winning African Champions League with Regraoui. They're looking to cause them a bit of bother, but Morocco too well set. Sabari, Aguerd, bit of fortune but finds Ziyech taken down, having been booked. Cautious in his reaction. Bajana doesn't look too apologetic. Hakimi, El Khanous, three of the under-23 African champions on the pitch. Sabari, Ezal Zuli joining El Khanous. The next generation meets the golden one. Question is always going to be, can Morocco build on that run to the semi-finals and the fourth place finish at the 2022 World Cup? From the look of the conveyor belt of talent able to represent the Atlas Lions, the answer is a strong maybe. Certainly with more places available, strengthening of African football, the African Football League added to the inter-club calendar. An 8-team tournament this year, won by Mamelodi Sundowns, 24 next year in the league format. It is an exciting time for the continent, if not an exciting night for Tanzania. 2-0 down. Sent off. Morocco relatively cruising to victory. Tanzania, weirdly, 2-0 down, a man down. They played some of their best football Ball swung in, chested back to Bono. Of course, some of that will go down to the fact that Usuva, Samatta have come off the bench. Players obviously going to rise the overall quality on the field for the Taifa Stars. Morocco looking comfortable and in control. Slight flare-ups, looking like being a good night in Dar es Salaam. Can they add to their advantage? First time as Al Zuli get involved, but the ball with too much on it. As Hakim Ziyech, who opened the scoring with a speculative effort, is heading off. This was it. Not one that Kawesi Kawa will want to see back. Tariq Tesu Dali heading on. The number 9 shirt, the Dutch-born 30-year-old. The books at Ghent. 4 goals so far in the Belgian Pro League. He scored 5 goals in 4 games before failing to net in his last 2 club outings. Consolation for Tanzania. Will Morocco extend their lead? And now there's a chance. Tanzania to get in behind. Lovely spin on the ball, and enough to bring the referee's whistle to his mouth. Lovely from Momwa. Discussions. At this point, so unlikely, and yet a goal could at least give them a glimmer of hope of causing a real shock. Going to take this on. Ali Samatta fired one previously into the wall. This time it's blasted into orbit by Ibrahim Ahmad. Shaking the head from Samatta. He feels he should have taken it on. There is Tesu Dali, suffered crucial ligament injury. He's fought back. 2 goals in his Moroccan international career. El Kabi at the heels. That's a great ball in behind. It just lets it run, and then the pitch sliding under his studs. Naji Imnoja maybe needed to try and take it the first time of asking, but maybe it's easier said than done. Well, Amir Jr. Richardson preparing to come on for El Kanous. He won't be seen as having another assist for Morocco, but he certainly created the goal that went down as an own goal. What a moment for Amir Richardson. On the books at Stade Reims, currently on loan at Le Havre as the strike flies over from Tissou Dali. Amir Richardson on for a third international cap. He's enjoyed 17 minutes of action in the September and October internationals against Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire. Didn't get off the bench against Liberia. He's got the few final minutes here, so there'll be no debut for Sofiane Diop. Certainly shows the embarrassers of riches that Regragui has at his disposal. Hakimi away. Battling hard, but Amrabat tugged back, but uses Saiss. The play rages on. Amir Richardson. So far, wonderful start to life in Ligue 1. 9 appearances, 2 goals and an assist, as Le Havre have made a stunning start to life back in the top flight. Swapping now for Reims, and his last outing was in the capital. Hakimi's Paris Saint-Germain came out 3-0 winners. Remois captain Younis Abdelhamid, another of the unused subs for Morocco tonight. Tough one to get in ahead of Saiss or Aguerd. So a late change certainly came the closest. Mbomwa, he heads off, and to be replaced by Matteo Anthony, 28-year-old Zanzibar striker, getting the final couple of minutes plus whatever stoppage time is added on. So Morocco edging their way to a, if not completely comfortable evening, certainly one that has gone to plan. This is how the first half ended. It was just 1-0. Now Tanzania 2 down and a man down. Morocco just want to see the job done and head home. El Kabi, though, he wants to get himself another goal. The goal machine at Chan level. It's been goals aplenty since rising to the senior side. Of course, 30 years old. The African Championship for players who ply their trade domestically in their own country. El Kabi with 5 goals in 11 appearances after switching to Olympiacos in the Greek top flight from Al Saad in Qatar. 20 goals total for Morocco, though 12 of which came in Chan successes. Scoring in the win over Nigeria in 2018, which also included certain Naif Aguerd. And then again in 2021, scoring as captain as they beat Mali by 2-0. So 4 minutes added on, we've already played a minute. And Morocco kicking off their bid for World Cup qualification in fine fashion with a tough away day in Dar es Salaam. Despite Hakimi missing a penalty, scoring through Ziyech's spectacular, if somewhat fortuitous, long ranger. An own goal from Lusajo Mwakenda has seen Morocco over the line. And of course, Novotis Miroshi sent off for a clash that saw Amrabat booked for the 21-year-old Tanzanian left wing back. He was already on a booking and therefore got his marching orders. If again.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
He had a little look over the shoulder, but happy to just knock it back to his captain. Now back to the PSV attacking midfielder, lovely ball. Chance to cross, tried to return it to Sabari, who drifted into the penalty area. But Tissou Dali could not find him. Morocco can really change the pace, be pedestrian and full possession of the back, and then all of a sudden, quick ball and movement really open things up. El Kabi. Just want to hear the whistle. Rondo. Go. It'll be a tough night. Amrabat. Here Richardson moves forward to create more space for Aguerd.
Don't sweat it if I can't get it. Said a few things that I might want to edit. Got a few flaws that I want to get through, because I never met a girl like
all the more difficult.
Llevamos ya unos días esperando este partido. Que menudo toma y daca llevan. Saludos a todos, bienvenidos al partidazo de la jornada. Hace un día fantástico y estamos deseando disfrutar de un buen partido de fútbol. Soy Miguel Ángel Román y hoy me acompaña DJ Mario, que va a deleitarnos con sus habituales. Tenemos por delante un magnífico duelo. Disfrutaremos del Al-Nassr, que intentará superar al Al-Nassr.
Miguel Ángel, espero que tengas la voz en condiciones óptimas. Creo que nos espera un partido intensito y que no vas a tener ni un respiro.
Va a ser muy interesante. Palo para Fofana. Parada de manual. Esa no era fácil. Lo bloquea. Bien defendido. Mario, creo que te sonará de algo este chico. Juega tu ídolo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tiene mucha facilidad para marcar. De hecho, diría que es uno de los jugadores con mejor definición del momento.
Muy buena presión. Consiguen robar el balón en campo rival. Ese centro a la olla busca remate. Intervención muy oportuna que sirve para alejar el peligro. Atención al ataque. Ventaja en la recepción. Se quedan sin oportunidad por el pelo de una gamba. Anderson Talisca. Uf, ¿cómo la vio? El ataque continúa. Y es gol. Gol, 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 gol. ¿Con qué intensidad han salido al encuentro? Ha sido el primer gol del encuentro. 1-0 en el marcador. La tiene Mané. Gran entrada. Corta un ataque peligroso. Anderson Talisca. Anderson Talisca avanza con peligro. Despeja el balón. El balón llega sin complicaciones a sus manos. Bien jugado a la espalda. Inteligentísima la entrega. Mané. La toca Cristiano Ronaldo. Ojo, cuidado que va Mané. No le ha entrado, podría haber definido de otra manera. Brozovic. Ha señalado el saque de esquina y buscarán ampliar la ventaja en el marcador. La manda al centro del área. Despeja el esférico. Se la pone de maravilla. Sadio Mané. Parada para enmarcar. ¡Qué crack! Esa volea se le ha ido por mucho.
Está claro que no le ha salido como esperaba, pero ha hecho bien en intentarlo. Es evidente que solo se marcan goles si lo intentas.
Mala acción de Brozovic. La pierde. Cristiano Ronaldo. ¡Gol! Sube el gol al marcador y volvemos al empate. Reanudamos con 1-1 en el marcador. Defienden con ahínco. Tienen que trabajar mucho más la salida de balón. Allá va, rumbo al gol. Increíble intervención de Ospina. La tiene Mané. Pueden ponerse por delante. Pega en el poste, pero no sale. Fallo de Mané que regala el balón. Balón para Brozovic. Balón para Fofana. El equipo que atacaba ahora defiende. Y esa entrada corta la ocasión. ¡Ojo que se viene! Ese balón entrado. ¡Gol! Bueno, pues reanudamos con 2-1. Tiene apoyos a su alrededor. Va a tener la oportunidad. Ojo que ese balón está vivo. Cuidado con Cristiano Ronaldo. Sigue con el esférico buscando la manera de romper la línea defensiva. Brozovic. Anderson Talisca. Tiene mucho espacio en esa banda por la que ataca. Buenísima parada.
La que han montado en las gradas es para enmarcar. Buscan el empate de los suyos con todas sus fuerzas.
Buen centro tenso al corazón del área. Aborta el ataque. Final de los primeros 45 minutos y es el tiempo de descanso. Lo he visto en forma y más que correcto en el primer tiempo.
Si el equipo no acompaña, es muy difícil remar a contracorriente. Por suerte, aún queda tiempo.
Ambos equipos listos, público en sus asientos, arranca la segunda mitad. Suena el run run en el estadio con este contragolpe. A ver si consiguen materializar esto. Siguen atacando. Ha faltado el pelo de un calvo.
El tuyo, Miguel Ángel. Esa combinación ha sido para enseñarle a las escuelas. Una pena que no haya entrado.
Balón para Mané. Mané la manda al área. Recibe el balón bajo una intensa presión. Para adentro la volea. Gol, 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 gol. ¡Qué genialidad!
En la repe vemos de nuevo la jugada. El centro era de mucha calidad. Por otro lado, la defensa rival ha pecado de blanda. Tendrían que haber respondido de manera más contundente.
Menuda igualdad en este partido. Volvemos a tener el empate en el marcador. Cristiano Ronaldo. Otavio la dirige. Ronaldo. Y marca. ¡Gol! Se adelantan de nuevo. Sube el 3-2 al electrónico. Buen ataque que concluye así. Cuidado con el balón al hueco. Atentos que va Otavio. Parece fácil, pero había que estar ahí. Buena parada. Siguen acechando. Vaya manera de fastidiarle el tiro. Ese balón ha quedado dividido. Tráeme un babero, por favor. ¡Espectacular! ¡Golazo, golazo, 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 golazo! Un tanto, un gol para ver una y mil veces.
No me canso de ver la repetición. ¡Qué calidad para definir! Fútbol de altos quilates.
4-2 en el electrónico. Otavio. ¡Qué potencia en el robo! Alex Telles. La toca Cristiano Ronaldo. Seguro que no quería ponerla ahí. Saque de portería. Laporte. Y pierde la pelota. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano. Para adentro. Gol, 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 gol. Se ponen a un tanto de distancia. Mala acción de Cristiano. La pierde el portugués. Menudo pase picadito que se acaba de marcar. Hay peligro. Nadie le pone el stop. ¡Cuidado! Y entra. ¡Gol! ¡Madre mía! Hoy está imparable. Este es su tercer gol. Menuda lluvia de goles. 5-3. Consigue rebañar el balón. Parece que se quiere llevar la pelota a casa. Esto no lo puede fallar. Gran acción bajo palos. Ha logrado hacer que la portería se hiciera pequeñita para su rival.
Totalmente. Le ha comido la moral al otro equipo.
Busca el corazón del área. Alex Telles. Cabalga hacia la portería. Brozovic. Controla Cristiano Ronaldo. Una acción de lo más práctica. Muy mala salida y muy buena la presión. No entiendo cómo no había nadie defendiendo en ese costado. Suma y sigue, y ojo que tiene opciones. Gol, 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 gol. Amplía la distancia 3 y salvo catástrofe.
Sees Mickey Mouse in the window. I get up, I look, and it's only my reflection, 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 inflection, connection. Look at my t-shirt, see Mickey's face in the window. The glass, the two of us listening to the soft tones. I'm talking, reaching out to your telephone. Are you listening? Can you hear? Do you hear? Show me how it feels when we're no longer alone. So why don't you let go? We're no longer alone. So why don't you let go? Kiss the animal, the telephone tomorrow. Moon, moon, and water down in the waiting room. Satellites crossing the starry sky with a hand.
Días como el de hoy son por los que merece salir de la cama. La expectativa de la semana se da cita en el encuentro de hoy. Buenas noches y bienvenidos a un nuevo duelo futbolístico. Hace una noche fantástica para jugar al fútbol, así que esperamos ver un partido que merezca la pena. A los mandos de la narración, quien os habla, Miguel Ángel Román, y en los comentarios técnicos, el inigualable DJ Mario. Apasionante encuentro el de hoy. Disfrutaremos del Al-Nassr, que se las verá con la Juventus.
Miguel Ángel, espero que tengas la voz en condiciones óptimas. Creo que nos espera un partido intensito y que no vas a tener ni un respiro.
Muy malo ese pase. Nadie más vio ese pase. Con centros así no hay tutía. Se quedan sin oportunidad por el pelo de una gamba. Vamos con el 11 del equipo de casa. Los guantes los llevará David Ospina. Otavio será uno de los centrocampistas junto a Brozovic por el centro. Y Cristiano Ronaldo.
¡Puede ser gol!
¡Gol! ¡Qué manera de empezar el partido! ¡Ya tenemos el primer gol! Mané. Estas son las cosas que pasan cuando quieres lucirte sin sentido. McKennie. Juega Vlahovic. Cambian las tornas. Vamos a ver qué se inventan. Sí arriesgó, pero cortó el ataque. Cristiano Ronaldo le pide que dispare desde ahí. Y entra. ¡Es gol! Empatan poco después de recibir un tanto. Minutos de auténtica locura. Vaya, parece que sabía a dónde iba a ir el balón. Esto promete, sí señor. Balón para Kostic. Con el cuero directo al área. Intervención vital para evitar el peligro. Kostic lanza el esférico desde el córner. Se hace con el balón sin ningún apuro. Otavio. Ese pase era algo obvio. Si robas el balón aquí arriba es más fácil montar un ataque. La tiene Chiesa. ¡Qué ojo que puede marcar! Tiene varias opciones de pase. Juega Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic. Esta parada se va a hacer viral esta semana, Mario.
Sí, las paradas de reflejo siempre quedan espectaculares en las repeticiones.
Se la queda. No era fácil, pero ha logrado bloquear ese balón. Mané. Excelente pase profundo. Se la quita de encima. Balón para Chiesa. A ver si aprovechan la oportunidad que les brinda este robo. Intervención crucial para evitar el peligro. Es una muralla infranqueable. Esto puede ser una oportunidad importante. La Juve pierde la posesión. Recepción de Cristiano. Disparo potente que se va un poco alto. Kostic. Gran robo de balón para frustrar el ataque rival. Mira, mira, jugada ofensiva. Le arrebata el balón en el área. Otavio. Sube con la pelota controlada. Realiza el despeje. Ensaya el disparo. ¿Por qué poco se ha ido ese latigazo? Rabiot. Balón para Chiesa. Va a entrar. Iba por el gol con el cuchillo entre los dientes, pero no ha podido ser.
Esta vez la ha podido sacar.
Fofana. Recibe Anderson Talisca. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano sube con el balón y se hace menuda parada.
La grada estalla porque en este saque de esquina puede venir el gol.
Córner peligroso al centro del área. Bloquea en la línea de meta. Ha ido a por todas en la presión y le ha salido bien. Le llega Cristiano Ronaldo. ¡Golazo! ¡Menuda chilena desafiando la gravedad! Ha marcado el gol de su vida.
La acción para definir el gol es buena, pero el auténtico mérito viene de la presión que ejercieron para hacerse con el balón.
Tras tanto toque, corta ese pase. Esto se está cociendo a fuego lento. Ha encontrado un bulevar abierto en ese costado. Pues tenía muy buena pinta, pero pierde la posesión del balón. 1 minuto de tiempo añadido. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ojo a Ronaldo que puede marcar. Y ahí está. Gol, 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 gol. Ya en juego la segunda parte, podríamos decir que en el primer tiempo a la Juventus le han dado un repaso. A ver si cambia la cosa. Ha sido falta y es una zona comprometida. Vamos a ver. Lo bloca. Buen lanzamiento de falta, pero ha llegado y se ha hecho con la pelota. Impecable. Y consigue despejarla bien. Otavio. Buena bola al espacio. La para casi sin pestañear. La tiene Vlahovic. Otavio. Cristiano la dirige. ¡Qué buen avance! La puede tener. Consigue evitar el peligro. La toca Cristiano Ronaldo. Ojito al contragolpe que lleva peligro. Allá va, rumbo al gol. Para adentro. Gol. Se ponen a un tanto de distancia. Mané. Se adentra en la zona de peligro la Juventus, pero consiguen evitar el peligro cortando el ataque de cuajo. A la Juventus se le ha escapado la pelota. Cristiano Ronaldo cabalga hacia el gol. Eso había que sacarlo como fuera. Todavía queda media hora del segundo tiempo. Balón para Kostic. Desde aquí parece hasta fácil. Chiesa. Y pita para conceder el penalti. Ahora tendrán la oportunidad de remontar y poner el empate en el marcador. Pita penalti, pero no saca. ¡Gol! La cierta desde los 11 metros. Ha lanzado con seguridad y convicción. Me encantan estos partidos tan reñidos. Nadie consigue distanciarse. Esto sí que es fútbol. Se le escapa. El balón sale desviado por muchos metros. Esférico para Vlahovic. Prácticamente se ha apartado. Vlahovic. ¡Gol, gol, 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 gol! Con este gol culmina su remontada. Una entrada fuera de lugar que le puede acarrear una tarjeta. La grada le está pidiendo que lo pruebe. Rompe la primera línea de presión y tienen espacio para correr. Ahora tendrán que recuperarlo. Está casi dentro. Lo señala, decreta pena máxima. Una acción totalmente prescindible. Penalti y tarjeta amarilla.
Sí, en el área.
Penalti de libro y gol.